MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Machine and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball on the show. Next. Rich Hill will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Delino DeShields is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
First pitch, 120.
Now here it comes. Maybe a threat of a thunderstorm or two later on. Game time temperature here in even 90 degrees. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is in the air out to right field. Parker's on his horse. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Charlie Culberson stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. This one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Joe Morgan strides up to the plate. Here comes the first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
The bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Morgan is off at first with 2 away. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Popped him up. Martinez over to his left, and that ends the inning. One hit, one left. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Dennis Martinez, the Nicaraguan-born pitcher, gets the call to start in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this has been a really strange year for this guy. He's pitched much better at home than he has on the road. He struggled on the road almost the entire season up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around in this one here.
Coming to the plate now, Honus Wagner, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First offering on its way. Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's slugging over 550 on the season. A lot of home runs, a lot of doubles. That's elite power. That's elite slugger territory. Not a lot of guys in the game get to that territory, even some of the really good ones.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. So now to the plate, Stan Musial. He swings and lines it to left. Gwynn is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. And now pitch on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Votto, a Canadian native, he was selected in the 11th round during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 9 homers, 26 RBIs. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2 balls and a strike to Longoria.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Parker will wait on it. And that's out number 2.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, Tony Gwynn.
Stepping into the box, Tony Gwynn. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1.
0-1 to count.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the third out of the inning. Digging in, Edgar Martinez, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. Martinez stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's a veteran of 19 seasons at the major league level, which is something you don't see very often.
Yeah, you said it, Matty. Nothing else has to be said. In order to stay in this game 16 years, you have to be a great talent, a great teammate, and have the ability to adjust and evolve as a player. So hats off to him.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And let's focus our attention on third baseman Evan Longoria. Multiple Gold Glove winner. This guy has ice water in his veins. He never lets on. You can't tell if this guy's on fire or he's struggling. He's one of the most consistent defenders in our sport.
And that brings in the Cobra, Dave Parker. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this one at 271. 17 home runs and 65 RBIs. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Into the box, Evan Longoria. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Hit in the air out to left. Gwynn is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Top of the third set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Benito Santiago. Here comes the first pitch. The drive out toward the gap in left center. Around first, digging for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
So with your pitcher do it next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with the bat in his hands.
At At the plate now, Dennis Martinez. And they'll try to get the man to third as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, one away. And up to bat next to Lino DeShields. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Third inning, no score to this point. Line towards center field. A dive, but it's off his glove. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
Charlie Culberson comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Runners on first with one down. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. The 2-0. Runner goes for second. That's a strike. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Runner at second here with one man out. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Martinez camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
The batter number 8, second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Joe Morgan. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
In now, Andrew Jones. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. He's set, and the pitch.
At the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Runners on first and third, 2 away.
At the
2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now a throw over to first, and he's back in standing. Fouled off. Two and one, here it is. And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Joey Votto would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Skied into straightaway right. Giving chase is Parker. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 2 base hits, 1 Cub error, and a couple of men left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Indiana is on top here, 1-0. Now batting, Nick Senzel, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Too low, 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Seared down the first baseline, and that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. The relay, and he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
First pitch on its way. Brian O'Keefe is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
Hey, I get it. You want to be aggressive, but man, these guys are swinging at everything.
Fouled away. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Santiago recovers, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Stepping up to the plate, Rich Hill, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. At the plate, Hannes Wagner. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gwynn comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The batter, the center fielder, Larry Doby.
Into the box, Larry Doby. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Ground ball foul down the left side. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Bouncer up the middle. Scooped up to second for 1. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. On now to the top of inning number 4. All tied at 1-1. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first two pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Stepping in now, Tony Gwynn. No balls and one strike. Line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now batting, catcher, Benito Santiago.
Digging in, Benito Santiago. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Stan Musial hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And this will be fouled away. In his career, Musial is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. Now that's popped up. Culberson waits on it, makes the play, one away. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. Edgar Martinez is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Hit out towards second. And that's the second out.
The batter, the right fielder, Dave Parker.
So striding forward now, Dave Parker. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming, here it is.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air to center field. Jones will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Riding in once again, Dennis Martinez. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Musial arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Delino.
Now at the plate, Delino DeShields. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now here's another fly ball. This one carrying out to right field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he is in there at third with a one-out triple.
Great job hitting there, and maybe a better job of hustling around the bases. Gotta like that, and I'm told that's his 5th triple so far on the season.
In now, Charlie Culberson. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Parker's in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game. The bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. First delivery to him on the way.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Digging in, Nick Senzel. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Too high. 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Try again, 1-2.
Oh, that's good.
Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. The throw pulls him off the bag. Throw won't get him.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
So now to the plate, Rich Hill. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 0-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Ready once again, Honus Wagner. He flew out in his last at-bat. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Lifted in the air to center field. Over to take charge of this one is Andrew, and that'll do it. Cubs strand a couple. Our score remains 2-1. So digging in now, Andrew Jones. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Andrew Jones.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
That's an awesome 12-6 hook right there. Look at the depth, spin rate, nasty downward tilt on that pitch.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Joey.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Musial comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
The batter, the third baseman.
Digging in now, Evan Longoria. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Senzel's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Stepping up now, Larry Doby. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Hard hit ball to second. He's right there. Quick throw to first by Morgan, and that's the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Musial.
Now at the plate, Stan Musial, 0 for 2 with a line out and a pop out. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Fouled straight back. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And it's 1-1 to Stan the man. That's lifted the other way out to left. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Edgar Martinez.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Edgar Martinez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
strike.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Votto will range over to make the catch just beyond the first base dugout, and that will end the inning. Cubs are down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Standing in, Tony Gwynn. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
This one's flared out toward left. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Into the box now, Benito Santiago, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Doby is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dennis Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a bunt attempt here. Martinez is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, the right fielder.
And here's the 2nd generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The 1-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Now he's safe at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And that's going to be all for our starter, Rich Hill. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. Amir Garrett will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 50, Amir Garrett.
Standing in now, Charlie Culberson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Behind 0-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Machine are out on top, 3-1. Ready for another chance? Dave Parker. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Parker in front, 3-1 to the Cobra. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. And there's one down now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Striding in, Evan Longoria. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
And Andrew will roam over and put this one away for the second out.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Nick Senzel.
Ready now, Nick Senzel. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. And Jones will make the catch and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still trail it here 3-1. So striding in, Joe Morgan.
For Indiana, the second baseman, Joe Morgan.
First offering on its way. Hopped up. Martinez is calling for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now back, the seventh.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Now at the plate, Andrew Jones, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And he fouls this one off. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. At the plate, Joey Votto, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. And they won't have a play as he reaches it first. Let's see how this is scored.
Now batting, first baseman, Evan Longoria.
At the plate, Evan Longoria, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Beautiful diving stop. Hey now. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon. Leading off the inning, Brian O'Keefe, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Paul Goldschmidt will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
missed.
Ball one.
And that misses, ball one. They'll start this one at 274. 4 home runs and 16 RBIs. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Up next to the Cubs, the shortstop.
At the plate, Hannes Wagner, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a curveball in for a strike. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Gwynn is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cubs are down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Victor Gonzalez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Into the box now, Tony Gwynn. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Senzel brings it in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The catcher, number 9, Benito Santiago.
Digging in once again, Benito Santiago. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Popped him up. And there's out number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Miguel Cabrera will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Miguel Cabrera.
Nope.
Low for ball 1.
Ball one, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Doby is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. John Franco is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
John Franco.
So in now for Chicago, Larry Doby. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Larry Doby
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Into the box, Stan Musial. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want a blooper, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Now the outfield shifts into a no-doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. Edgar Martinez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied.
Outside of a walk-off homer, it doesn't get any better than getting your boys right back into this one. They got a chance to win this with that one swing of the bat.
To the plate now, Dave Parker. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. He was a ground-out victim last time up. The windup and the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Hot shot to third. On Devotto at first, low throw that time, but he's able to dig it out, and they'll record the out.
Third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
Now in the box, Evan Longoria. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the...
Now a swing and a drive to center field. Back is the center fielder. Did he get enough of it? He did. Ball game over. So it's a solo shot to dead center. And with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Chicago used a three-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Victor Gonzalez gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon.